told you that the key to sharper thinking, better memory, and a calmer mind lies in the fats that you eat. Today, we're uncovering the crucial role healthy fats play in nourishing your brain, reducing inflammation, and boosting cognitive health. If you are new here, my name is 𝐿isa_Ann_de_Garcia, and yes, I do put in a couple faux pas. I help you optimize your brain health so you can feel calm, focused, and productive every day. And if that sounds like something you are interested in, then be sure to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our brain boosting tips. In this video, we are going to look at why healthy fats matter in the brain, getting into the nitty-gritty of omegas, DHA, and EPA, and avoiding the wrong fats, supporting brain plasticity, and practical ways to eat more good fats. So we talked a lot about omegas in the last video, but we're going to just completely talk about fats in this video. Okay, so the brain relies heavily on fats to maintain its structure and function. In fact, about 60% of the brain is made up of fat. So your brain is a big ball of fat. And omega-3 fatty acids play a vital role. Your brain is also made up of a lot of lecithin, so getting that in your diet, is a side note, is really important. These essential fats, particularly DHA and EPA, are crucial for maintaining the flexibility and integrity of brain cell membranes. They also support neurotransmitter function, enabling brain cells to communicate effectively. When we don't consume enough healthy fats, the brain can struggle with inflammation, sluggish communication, and poor adaptability, which can lead to cognitive decline and mood disorders. So prioritizing the right kinds of fats can dramatically improve how your brain works. Omega-3 fatty acids are crucial and critical for cognitive health. They contribute to the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are essential in regulating mood, focus, and mental clarity. These fats also support the repair of brain cells and the formation of new neural pathways, which are crucial for memory retention and learning. Deficiencies in omega-3s have been linked to a range of brain-related issues, from poor concentration in ADHD to age-related cognitive decline and Alzheimer's disease. Omega-3s support the production of serotonin and dopamine, which are critical for mood regulation and mental clarity. Deficiencies in omega-3s have been linked to conditions very linked to ADHD, memory problems, and even Alzheimer's disease. To boost your intake, add foods like walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds to your diet. While plant sources provide ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, the body converts some of it to DHA and EPA. If any of you live in my area, I live in Utah, you can see wildly just in your yard grown purslane. Purslane is a type of, it's like a little succulent, and it is the highest land source for omega-3. Also, something to know about omega-3s is we always say that we need to eat our fatty fish to get our omega-3s. However, the reason fish have omega-3 is because they eat the algae. The algae is what has the omega-3s in it, and then the fish eat each other, and eventually it's in the fish. But the fish isn't the source of omega-3s. It's plants. It's from algae. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce it since I didn't practice, but it's a long-chain omega-3 fatty acid, and it acts as a primary structure component of brain cell membranes. It ensures that neurons remain fluid and flexible, which is critical for efficient communication between the brain cells. So low levels of DHA are linked to reduced brain plasticity, impaired learning, and memory problems. For pregnant women and children, DHA is especially vital because it supports rapid brain development that occurs during the stages like in utero and as a baby. In adults, it helps maintain cognitive function and slows down age-related decline. DHA is especially important during pregnancy and early childhood, and in adults, it helps maintain brain plasticity. Of course, I just said that, but there you go again. Foods rich in DHA include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, but as well as algae-based supplements for those who follow a plant-based diet. And because it's in the plant anyway, it's really not in it's only in the fish because it's in but fatty fish is really important anyway. It's not just for the omega-3s. EPA complements DHA, so omega-3s is EPA, DHA, and ALA, and it primarily addresses inflammation in the brain and throughout the body. Chronic inflammation can wreak havoc on brain cells, contributing to mood disorders such as anxiety and depression, as well as cognitive decline. EPA acts as anti-inflammatory agents. It counters the effect of pro-inflammatory fats and substances in the body. So some fats are inflammatory and some fats are anti-inflammatory. You want more anti-inflammatory than inflammatory. And this balance is essential for creating an environment in the brain where neurons can thrive and function optimally. Studies have shown that individuals with higher EPA levels tend to experience better emotional resilience and cognitive performance. EPA helps balance inflammatory response in the brain. Supplementation can improve mood and reduce symptoms of depression. And foods high in EPA are oily fish oil supplements. And then look, when you're buying your supplements, and I said this in the last video, you want to, for me, thinking about brain health and kids and children and babies or whatever, I want a supplement that is as high as DHA as possible. That's what I'm personally looking for. I can't off the top of my head, I don't remember if it was like 1,200 milligrams. I don't remember, but look up like 80, if you are struggling with ADHD, like you or your child, look up what the benefits, I'm thinking it's like 1,500 of DHA that you're going to, actually, you know what, that might be GLA, I'm not sure. So anyway, you have to do your own homework because I did not write it down and I'm just now thinking about it. You need to look up what are therapeutic, it's like therapeutic doses for not just, oh, this is what you should have. You want something that's going to push the needle. Therapeutic doses of DHA or omega-3s for whatever condition it is, or anti-inflammatory or whatever. And also, I love udu oil. Udu oil you get from your health food store. It's refrigerated. That's why anything that has to go in the refrigerator, I forget to take it because it's not sitting out on my counter. But udu oil has a blend of all the different good fats and oils that your body needs, and I just put a tablespoon, I just take it, you could put it in your oatmeal or something, but I just take it straight and then drink water after it. But it has all the good oils that you want. You want to be avoiding the wrong fats, okay? So not all fats are created equal, as we had alluded to. While healthy fats like omega-3s benefit the brain, harmful fats can have the opposite effect. So trans fats, often found in processed and fried foods, disrupt the cell membrane, leading to inflammation and oxidative stress. An excess of omega-6 fatty acids, common in vegetable oils, can throw off the body's natural balance and promote inflammatory pathways. So learning to avoid these harmful fats while prioritizing healthier options is a key step in protecting your brain. And I want to say something about this in particular. When you are eating trans fats, just think about it as, here's your cell. Your cell wall is surrounded by a lipid layer, a bilipid layer. That means it's like 2 layers of fat. And it's really important for that cell wall to be flexible in order for nutrients to get in and toxins to get out. When it isn't flexible and it's a little bit crispy or whatever, things are going to get stuck and the nutrients can't get in, and the little jobs of the mitochondria and everything aren't going to be able to do their job, and the toxins are trapped in there just hanging out. They're actually happy to be trapped in there. When you eat bad fats, it's like putting saran wrap around that fat cell. So if you think about it, then you're really preventing, because it's plastic fats. You are eating plastic fats. When I see American yellow sliced cheese, or worse, what is that, like Cheese Whiz? When I see stuff like that, I just think that you're just consuming plastic, because you are. And there are already microplastics in so much that we consume. That's why it's really important, when you can, drink out of glass, drink out of stainless steel, don't drink out of plastic, don't put your food in plastic. There's so many microplastics in products that we don't need to be adding plastics to them. So eating trans fat is like surrounding your cell with a saran wrap, and then things can't get in and things can't get out. Okay, so it's really important, and that fatty layer is really important. So you need to limit your take of fried foods. Margarine there is nothing healthy about margarine, and just think what they did to us, since that was like in the 70s. Or when did margarine come out? I don't know. I was born in 1970, so I don't know anything before the 70s, but 2000s. They have been for 50 years. I'm 50 or 54, right? So for an entire, and this is not just a generation, but for a few generations, because isn't a generation like 7 years? They completely have reprogrammed people to think low fat is good. Your body needs fat. By the way, that's not what this is. Today's thing isn't even about this. I'm not even quite done yet. But Your body needs cholesterol. Cholesterol, yes, there's HDL and LDL. Your body needs cholesterol. Do you know what your body does with cholesterol? Your body makes hormones. If you have a hormone problem, you might be low in cholesterol. Okay, your body needs cholesterol. They've reprogrammed us to think eggs are bad, meat is bad, butter is bad. Here, take your fake butter, margarine. Instead, we're going to give you this fake human milk is bad for your baby. Now, some people cannot produce milk, and I feel really bad for you. If you are in that situation, try fenugreek or some kind of an herb that's going to maybe help you produce more. But my mom, like when I was a baby, like formula was so common. And so you're just trading everything natural that God made for everything that's fake. And if you just think about the grand scheme of what they just did to us, and it's super evil. I don't want to go there. So anyway, please eat whole food and real food and food that's clean and organic and everything. One of the most remarkable features of the brain, though, is that it is resilient and it is adaptable and it's able to adapt and it's able to grow, and that is called neuroplasticity. And when we say your brain is plastic, it doesn't mean that it's plastic like the yellow cheese. It just means that it is able to grow and change like clay, or I don't know. When I hear plastic in that term, I think of plastilina, which is clay in Spanish. But this adaptability, it depends on healthy fats, DHA, which helps neurons form and maintain new connections. Neuroplasticity is crucial to learning and memory, and also for recovery after an injury or stress. Without sufficient healthy fats, the brain's ability to repair and reorganize itself is compromised. Incorporate a high quality fish oil supplement in your diet if you're lacking in fatty fish, because that's what I do because I'm a really bad fish eater. Include eggs enriched with omega-3s as an additional source of healthy fats. You can regularly consume avocados and nuts, which provide monounsaturated fats that support brain health. Incorporating more healthy fats into your diet can be simple and enjoyable, so focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods that are naturally rich in omega-3s and other beneficial fats. And while making this part of your meals, you can provide your brain with the nourishment that it needs to thrive. Add a serving of fatty fish to your meal 2 to 3 times a week. Sprinkle chia seeds. Chia seeds are great because they don't even taste like anything, but chia seeds or ground flax seeds on your oatmeal, yogurt, and salad. So every time I get yogurt, even every time I make peanut butter, apple peanut butter, this is because it's my new thing. I'm going to probably be super sensitive to peanuts pretty soon because I went forever without eating peanuts because they also have a mold possibility. But every time I put nut butter or peanuts or peanut butter or whatever, I always put chia seeds and flax seeds and pumpkin seeds and little shredded coconut. I put a bunch of that stuff, and then I eat my peanut butter, and now it's all like nice and little chunky. I like that, stuff like that. But whenever you get oatmeal or yogurt, just add all that to it. Chia seeds, by the way, if you don't know, if you take like a juice or a tea and put chia seeds in it, and chia seeds expands when they get wet, so it has this like little, I don't know what kind of consistency you would call it, like a gel, like those like things when you like pour water in, like to put your plants in so they hold water, those like little things, or like those little crystals that are in the diapers to hold the water. That's what a chia seed does, and flaxseed does the same thing. So you can make flaxseed crackers, which is what I do. The one snack that I do prepare is flaxseed crackers. I take a bowl and I put 1 cup of flaxseed meal, like ground flaxseed, and 1 cup of regular flaxseed. If you only use regular flaxseed, they get too brittle, and I don't like that. So the ground flaxseed keeps it more sturdy. 1 and 1, and then I put any seed or nut or coconut that I have in my pantry, or even like goji berries. I always keep goji berries, anything. And then I put cinnamon, I'll put ginger. You can make it like the cayenne side if you like the pepper savory side. I like the cinnamony ginger side. And then I put all of that in there, and then and hemp seed and whatever seed, any nuts. If I have pecans, I crush them up because then they're too big. But anyway, then you can pour water in it, but I found that it gives more flavor if I put tart cherry juice. I put a half a jar of tart cherry juice in there, and then you let it sit, and then it all expands, and then it's like a paste, and you put it on a parchment paper, and I let it sit out and dehydrate. If you live in a humid environment, you'll probably have to put it, if you don't have a dehydrator, you'll have to probably put it on the lowest setting in your oven. However, when you pass a certain temperature, which I think is lower than the lowest setting of your oven, you are going to kill off. So if you want it to be more the sprouted form and still like live, then you need to just set it out and let it dehydrate on its own. But I put it in the oven for years before I realized, oh, I live in Utah, I can just hang it. So I keep it out for 3 days, and after a day or two, the top is dry, and I flip it over, peel off the parchment paper, and then let it sit for another couple days. And then I just break it up and stick it in a baggie, and then I have like my snack, because for me, I like to chew and crunch for my snack. That's when I have a snack. Anyway, that's how you can get your flax seeds and your chia seeds. Oh, put sesame seeds in there too. And of course, a handful of walnuts or almonds, and high quality fish oil. Just make sure that any supplement you buy is not from a box store, but it is from a health food store, my full script account, or because if you go on Amazon, you're going to get a little bit of everything. So make sure that you know which brands are good before you shop around, because you don't want to be sabotaging. I hate supplements that have a really good thing, but then they put something else in it, and it's like that kind of counteracts or defeats the whole purpose. All right, so healthy fats are the cornerstone of a well-nourished brain. By prioritizing DHA, EPA, and other omega-3s in your diet, you can improve your brain's structure, reduce inflammation, support cognitive health for years to come. Start by making simple swaps, replace processed snacks with nuts, or try salmon for dinner instead of a less nutrient-dense option. Your brain is going to thank you, not just your brain, but your whole body, because when your brain is running right, your whole body is running right, because your brain is the CEO of your entire body. All right, so if this was eye-opening for you, perhaps slightly entertaining, I'm working on it, sorry. Give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody who could benefit from learning about their brain's detox system. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming brain health videos. If you would like more detail about what exact nutrients are needed in order to optimize brain health so you can have clarity of thought, a stable mood, and improved focus, then check out my Feed Your Brain workshop. The link will be in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.